Okay.
Remember how we were talking about earlier, even though the Cavs won, the Celtics had a 10-point lead, a double-digit lead in the first half?
Yep.
Listen, we go back to game 1 and 2 in Boston, and the Cavs thoroughly outclassed the Celtics, especially the first game and a half. And what changed at halftime of game 2? Because the Cavs went into that half with a 44-point lead, ended up winning the game by 40-plus as well. Isaiah Thomas left the game with an injury. I'm sorry, I love Isaiah Thomas. The spirit that he shows on the floor, what he's had to overcome as far as personal tragedy in these playoffs and find the guts to get out there and perform after the tragic death of his sister. I love the long shot odds of his story. Literally the last pick in his draft becomes an all-NBA caliber player.
Yeah.
Boston fans, I know you love and adore this man for good reason. But your team is not going to fulfill its full potential with Isaiah Thomas on the squad as your starting point guard. I hate to say it, but it's the cruel, cold, hard facts of the NBA. Isaiah Thomas, as good as he is offensively, one of the best scorers in the NBA, his defense is so atrocious, and he can be taken so much advantage of in the postseason by other teams that he'd have to score 40 or 50 points per game, not the 28 to 30 that he scores, to balance it out. That's how bad his defense is. And there's really nothing he can do about it. It's not his fault he's only 5'8". In the NBA, you just cannot defend guys that are 5, 6, 7, a foot and a half taller than you.
Can't deal with the switches.
He cannot deal with that at all. And I hate to say it because I love watching him. I love that little mighty mouse that he is. But Boston, you got to get rid of Isaiah Thomas. You can't give him $200 million, especially at his age. You got to go with Markelle Fultz, another one of these point guards who is going to be almost a half foot, if not more taller than Isaiah Thomas, and see if you can add some other pieces around him as well. If you ever want to compete in the Eastern Conference, I hate to say it, but I don't think Isaiah Thomas is ever going to win an NBA championship unless he is the 4th, 5th, 6th best player on the team.
Yep.